I guess maybe someone will send me some huge like bag of pot and a grinder and I'll just go out on the street and hand it out like Tinkerbell. No, I have no idea.
Well, I'm a little traumatized. I don't know what the right word is for
I
watching.
like that. Traumified. That's a good word.
Traumatized. I think traumatized sounds better. I don't know.
I like
Um,
it.
because I actually like went into it really having I didn't read the synopsis. I really had no idea.
Mhm.
I'm such a fan of your work, so I was
Oh,
really excited to see it.
thank
And
you.
wow, it's like it's dark. There's some humor in it. I mean, there's a little bit of everything for everybody.
My parents? Do they know where I am? Are they alive?
Of course. We're not monsters.
So, had you read the book before getting cast? Were you familiar with Steven's work?
No, I'm such a chicken, like I can't reading things that are, he's such a great writer that I have to be careful how much I ingest because it's all so real and so layered that I can't like expel it. And but some of his stories, I was just saying to someone that I had never seen The Shawshank Redemption, which I can't really believe. And I couldn't it's such masterful writing and it's such like phenomenal understanding of how to construct a reality that he does it in such a way that he grips the audience and he just doesn't allow you to stop being interested and surprised, which is I think he does it as well as anyone ever.
And did you eventually read the book once you got the part?
No, because I wanted to make sure that I was following the version that Jack wanted to do. And I didn't want to, I knew that he had spoken to Stephen. So I just wanted to make sure what Stephen had said to him or what notes that were important to him. Because what's most important is you want him to be happy and I want Jack to be pleased. So if the two of them are at all satisfied, that makes me like really like job done. I feel happy.
Okay. Did you have nightmares when you left the set? Because I was watching, I'm like, how could she,
Oh,
like when you were even just like walking home in that first episode, I was like, somebody gonna jump out at her? Like,
no, I mean, I think I really kind of connected to, I mean, there's something ridiculous about her because she will go to like any lengths. She will, go as farther than anyone is really asking her to go for the job. And so this is somebody who will put on the party hat and sing the song and, you know, do what she thinks is a version of being like a Girl Scout.
It will get done.
There's always something a little like that that has its own tragedy to it. But I'll tell you when I was a little freaked out was there was one day when there was nowhere to sit and there was like, why don't you come in here? Because they're shooting there and this room was closed and I had my dog with me and they were like, why don't you come to this room? And I was like, oh, okay. And I walk in and it was like all these cots with these like IV poles and like really low ceiling and the walls were all yellowed and the floor just looked like it was ready to just like crumble and like just everything was just like this whole air of like death and decay and I was like, I'll stand in the hall, that's fine. So there are things like that just like, how do you come up with that, the idea of a bunch of teenagers like lying there, that like parts of the set were to me like as terrifying as the text, really.
and I was watching that and I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine playing this role as a mom. And you were offering jelly beans, but also like
I
kidnapping
know.
them. Like, what was that like as a mom playing this?
Crazy. I mean, I will confess to being the mom with the candy, but yeah, and teenagers are really hard, but still, it's like it's another level of um this nefarious. Like she's just there's something just like not right, and at the same time, it's not like she's trying to be evil. She's trying to do her job, but just the idea of offering teenagers like alcohol and cigarette is just like
Yeah. Yeah. So
Wow.
your parenting was not the same in real life.
I would say no. I was the person who made their own baby food. Like I just like I couldn't I that was but great to play, like dramatically kind of awesome.
I know you guys did get to celebrate the premiere in London. You brought your daughter. Does she give you feedback? Did
Yeah,
she like the show?
she did like it. I mean, my daughter is a tough crowd, but
Okay.
she loves to be scared. She and her brother both. Like they love watching movies that I can't even, it's just too much for me. But yeah, she was really enthralled. But the thing is, she's a huge Ben Barnes fan. And actually, before I even met him, for her 16th birthday, I had someone ask if he would tape a birthday message for her, and he did. And it was just like, it just meant the world. Just so I came in, feeling like I already knew him and just thinking he was like the greatest guy in the world for that, like that he did that for my daughter. It was just so, so kind and like, and so like him now that I know him a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, so she was a little starstruck, probably meeting in real life, I would take it.
I mean, now it's like, yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't go into it or she'd kill me, but she does, he's the OG. He's the one like the crush from like way little years that just doesn't die. That's the flame that doesn't go out, really, I think.
We all have one. We all have one.
I mean, and she could not, I mean, that's a good, that shows good taste, I feel like.
I was doing my homework. I saw it's been nearly 20 years since Weeds premiered. Are you going to do anything to commemorate this special day in August?
Can't believe it. Wait, it's this August?
It's this August, yes.
Wow, I had no idea. That's unbelievable. I mean, I guess it would be because my son was a baby, so that is remarkable.
I don't have insurance. Couldn't get them to offer me a drug dealer loss of product policy.
And it's a sign
Sign?
that it's time to move on.
It doesn't feel quite that long because it went on for 8 years, but yeah, I was really lucky to fall into that little kind of vat of honey. Like it was just a cast that loved each other, a crew that loved each other. Like we had the best um, time, and we had people came into the story later. Sadly, some left that we didn't get to have around anymore. But it was like, there wasn't a lemon in the bunch. Everybody like really kind of, amongst the cast and the crew, like really, really loved each other. It was kind of great.
Will you do anything special to celebrate?
Well, I didn't know till now, but I mean,
Wonderful.
I guess maybe someone will send me some huge like bag of pot and a grinder, and I'll just go out on the street and hand it out like Tinkerbell. No, I have no idea.